The following video is sponsored by Absolute Live Productions, Absolute Rentals, and Vets on Set, film jobs for veterans.
Good evening, my name is John Resch, and I'm lucky enough to receive from the MPSE this evening a Lifetime Career Achievement Award from the MPSE. I'm a Foley artist by trade, and still am, and having a great time doing it, and I got to tell you, I was really tickled pink to be here tonight and to just share this moment with all my friends and people that I love.
Now, was that something when you got notified that you were going to win this award, that you were being presented this award, was that a surprise to you?
I think I said to Bobby, how many people did you call first before you called me? But truly, I gave it probably 24 hours notice, thought, and then I just said, just being the first Foley artist to be able to receive the award, I was blown away. And I just hopefully wanted to get up and give a speech that did credit to all the other Foley artists and to have a good time, which I did.
Well, what year did you start doing Foley?
1979. And I started on a film at a place called Gamillion Sound, and the name of the film was called Maui. And go figure, it's a guy who smokes dope and runs all over the island. So I just somehow managed to have a knack for it and didn't look back.
How has Foley changed in all the years?
It's come full circle. Foley's come full circle in that we first started, it was really just maybe filling out the foreigns, and we didn't do a lot. Then, let's say, Star Warsization came along, and all of a sudden we were asked to do a lot more. In fact, the clip you saw this evening, the river, the rain that you heard in the beginning, we did all that. I mean, things that you wouldn't normally consider Foley. And I'm not saying that we go out of our way to do that, it's just that we do whatever the supervisor sounder asks us to do. So, what I'm saying is we fleshed out the picture much more so than even the sound effects to some degree during, let's say, the 80s and into the 90s. Then somewhere around the mid-90s, we started coming back to where budgets were no longer quite as, there wasn't quite as much money, if you will, so one had to make more careful choices. And in doing so, we might do a little less. So where we are today with digital technology, we really have we meet in the middle, if you will, with a supervisor sound editor to try to find what it is we can do to help, but not step on their toes, and vice versa.
What would be your advice to someone entering into the career of Foley today?
I'd say anybody that wants to get into Foley today, first and foremost, you have to know that it's something you love, breathe, eat, live, can't live without. It's just something that's in every fiber of your body. Because that way then you'll have the ability and you'll be able to just keep pushing forward and finally to break through and get that break and make it into the field somewhere, get established and keep going. Because it is a very small industry at this point. I think there are probably about 400 people in the world that do this job. So it's not something that's typically somebody can just say, I'm going to be a Foley artist, let me go do it right now. There has to be a series of breaks, if you will, and somebody with talent. And, but it really is, for me, it's a wonderful job playing in a sandbox, getting paid a good wage.
Hire a veteran for your next production at www.vetsonset.com.